What would the characters in Arcane look like if they wore high fashion? As usual, that is my job. And we're going to transform these already sick-looking characters into runway-ready looks that would make the average League of Legends player his pants.
Only one problem. I don't know what Arcane is. You see, normally when I do these styling projects where I style characters or concepts, I'm trying to translate whatever it is I'm styling into a high fashion look, something you'd see on the runway or in an editorial. And for the most part, I'm usually familiar with everything I've styled. Up until this point, I didn't know a single thing about Arcane and this universe, and if I wanted to style this world correctly and make the best possible looks, I needed to do my homework. So after finding out that Arcane is a show based on the game League of Legends, I dedicated the next 2 weeks to becoming the biggest Arcane fan. I watched every episode of every season.
Am I losing my mind?
And I set out to become the greatest League of Legends player in the world.
Hey, League developer here, don't play the game, just watch the show.
Wisdom, do not play League. Please.
Bro, you don't want to play this game.
Don't play League. It's a curse.
I don't want to lose you too.
Don't play. Please save yourself from the world of pain.
You've been warned.
Yo, so like, what's good? You know, like, play me. All right, you got it. Don't be a bitch. Play the game. You got it. Don't be a bitch.
So actually, never mind. I'm not going to become the best League of Legends player ever. The way everyone and their brother basically begged me not to play League of Legends on the internet was honestly something to behold. My Instagram DMs, my Twitter replies, my TikTok comments, all just flooded with begs and pleads to stay away from that game. And at first, I was lost. But ultimately, I was told a few key reasons why I shouldn't play. Number 1. There are spoilers, which, fair.
It's always a dance with me, right, Echo?
Number 2, I didn't really need to play the game to understand the lore, which, fair. Number 3, playing the game could result in mental and spiritual obliteration, which, fair. But even after all that, I still wanted to play. But I figured if the fan base that I want to do right by is telling me not to do it, then I should probably just listen. So I did not become the greatest League of Legends player ever. But through my efforts, I learned something else. I actually really like Arcane.
Yo, what's your name, Pebble? Pipsqueak? She's about to grab one of those blue balls and blow this bitch to smithereens. That's Pop Rocks? I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I got it. I'm hooked. It's hooked me.
As I watched the show on stream with you guys and by myself, I came to the conclusion very quickly that this might be the coolest looking show I've ever watched.
That was actually so sick. That was sick.
And I don't watch a lot of shows, honestly, but I'm so happy you guys did tell me to watch this. Not only is the animation absolutely insane, the story is written so good.
I told you to stay away!
I found myself pretty hooked from episode 1, and by the end of the first season, yeah, no, I thought I had something positive to say here. No, yeah, the first season cooked me. I didn't need to play League to achieve emotional and spiritual oblivion. The show did that on its own.
But there is a lot happening right now, and I need to. Okay, great show. But this show, in the span of 3 episodes, has done a lot to me.
But luckily, I didn't have to wait 3 years for season 2.
Season 1 had me on my shoulders like this, and it just slapped the shit out of me, right? It just slapped me, right? And then, as I try to get like my bearings, right? Season 1 slapped me, I'm like, oh wow, okay, all right. As I try to get it together, you know, it offered me a nice crisp cola. What cola? I don't know, but it offered me a refreshing beverage as I was discombobulated trying to get my bearings. Season 1 handed me a beverage, and I was like, oh, okay, thank you. And as I started drinking the beverage, I quickly realized I wasn't drinking a cola, I was drinking poison. It started to poison me, and very quickly, I died. I woke up in a hospital. The doctor said I'd make a full recovery in, 2 weeks? And I did. Then after 2 weeks, I got a knock at my door. And lo and behold, it was season 1 with a bouquet of flowers ready to apologize to me. And so it did. It apologized to me for the confusing nature of its existence and its actions towards me. And I said, oh, okay, thanks. And then it just left. Gave me the flowers and left. I took the flowers, went to go water them. As I was about to water them, I said, let me smell these first, because I also have to cut the stem. So before I cut the stem, I said, let me smell them before I cut the stem, then I put them in the water. As I was smelling them, it exploded. The bouquet of flowers exploded, and my brains were all over my kitchen cabinet, my guts were on the floor, and I was in a billion little pieces all over the ground. That was my experience, and now we're gonna do a all of that again.
But after the first season, which left me completely broken,
No, like you actually,
I decided to start styling some of the standout looks from season 1 that I knew I wanted to do. I figured since the main setting is split in two between Piltover and Zon, the top side should stylistically be a bit more refined, polished, and dressy, which in my mind was giving me vibes of Valentino, Dior, while the Undercity were wearing more streetwear and punk, more Vivienne Westwood, Vetements, even Ragones. This begins the first challenge of the process. You see, the thing is when I do these styling projects, especially when it's characters, each character usually goes through multiple drafts. The reason for this is because I don't plan enough. So each time I style a character, I usually get something either too boring, something that's just alright, or something that looks like bad cosplay. When I style characters that already wear like discernible clothing, if I'm not careful, sometimes my mind drifts and I start to make a look that parallels the character's outfit more accurately. But since I'm not trying to go for accuracy, it ends up venturing into the land of cosplay. But since I'm not trying to cosplay, it just ends up looking like bad cosplay. So there's a fine line between making a high fashion iteration and just cosplay, which I'm not aiming for. But admittedly, it's hard sometimes depending on the character, and I've definitely ventured into this land before. So with that being said, phase 1, styling.
So I currently don't have the jacket that I would use for Vi, but what I do have is this one. This one's not that bad. It's got the lapels. Her jacket is like a varsity jacket, yet somehow it has lapels, and it's got these strong ass shoulders, but it also has like front pockets right here, and then 2 buttons here, but no buttons up here. It's like a jacket blazer hybrid. These kind of look like her boots a little bit. Kind of want to do Vi and all the like, where are they from? The underworld? A lot more streetwear and a lot more punk. Doing like distressed jeans. It's not exactly what I thought it would, like what I was gonna do at first. Option 2, I got these baggy ass pants that have stripes. So it kind of, her pants have stripes. The color is just not there. It doesn't match the shape of her pants though. I lied. I do have the jacket. This kind of falls into the category of bad cosplay. I've actually just realized it is 3:21. I don't have any fuel, so I'm actually just gonna go to bed. All right, now it's time to style everybody's favorite psychopath, Jinx. And I wanted to wear a pair of really baggy shorts. She wears like these really tight, like, what am I doing? She wears these really like tight, like striped, like kind of capri cut off pants, whatever. It'd be cool to translate those into something that's very streetwear. The only issue is I don't have a lot of purple, but I do have a purple scarf. This is kind of what I'm thinking. And then I'm gonna go with these boots because these are just kind of like, I mean, I don't know. You look like, you get it, right? Like baggy shorts, big boots, like, I'm cooking, right? The thing is though, her blue hair is probably like the most iconic thing about her. A similar thing with Vi. Like Vi's hair is so crucial to like her looks, especially her second look. I'm not gonna lie, her outfits don't eat the same without her hair. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion on Vi. This is like literally the exact same color as her hair. Like this could be kind of cool, but also I gotta get her sleeves right. She's got like, oh, I know exactly what to do. I could take the sleeves off of this leather jacket. These are also sleeves from a different jacket, but I'm gonna double her sleeve. She wears glasses that look just like this. I'm running into a bit of an issue with Caitlyn. And of course, it would be Caitlyn to give me problems. It would be Caitlyn to miss. It would be Caitlyn to miss. There's a look she has where she has gray pants. So I have like this gray Tom Brown skirt that I wore, but like I didn't really like how that one looked. I tried like black skirt. I tried 2 black skirts. I tried a bunch of stuff and I'm not really obsessed. I'm gonna try one more thing. Let's see if it works. This is a mess. She has a look where she wears like a long coat. I added the corset around it to kind of bring the waist in, and it's not a, I kind of rock with this a little bit. A big part of it is the stance though. I don't know how I'm gonna stand. I need like a giant gun. The white beret is pissing me off though. But then I feel like when I add the black beret, I look like a flight attendant. Ooh, I don't know. I feel like I'm giving Captain Kirraman. You feel me? But y'all see what I mean? Come on, black beret is better. Black beret is so much better. Are you dicking me down? Like, this is crazy. I wish I had this hat in white. If I had this hat in white, it might be a different story. All right, now to stop Professor So for Professor Hermione, I think this coat's actually a really good option. And then it has like the fur sleeves on it because the guy's like 80%, like his entire outfit is 80% his head. So it kind of like, you know. I do also have this coat too, which isn't a bad option. This coat's a lighter blue. And it does also feel like something that like a professor would wear. Well, I might try various combinations of these two for Professor Hopscotch and just kind of figure out which one works the best. This scarf is like the same exact color as he is. Like his ears are kind of red, but then his face is like whitish yellowish. His head takes up the majority of his being, so I figured I might as well just put the scarf over the look. Coat layer under, I added a bit of gold. Everyone in this show has gold accents and I don't have a lot of gold. I'll try one more thing for Professor Horoscope, but honestly, I don't mind this. Update, this looks terrible.
So after styling some of season 1, it was time to finish Arcane and watch season.
Wait, no way. Is it, the stream's just not playing anymore?
Yeah, it's the...
Damn. Due to copyright notice, your stream is unavailable. And then I'm looking in the chat, and then everyone's just like, damn, they got caught.
I low-key thought I'd get away with it, bro. I won't lie.
Today was gonna be the final one.
Yeah, this is I was gonna do it all today, but honestly, low-key, I'm hungry.
Yeah, the stream got taken down midstream as I was on season 2. But no worry, I finished the season on my own, and boy, I thought season 1 was good. To put it simply, everything I liked about season 1 was tenfold in season 2. The plot deepened within Bess's ambitions, the relationships between Vi and Jinx, Jace goes through this like odyssey through a ruined Piltover, changing him completely.
I can't let you leave. I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry.
Bro, with the fullest amount of determination in his voice, said, I cannot let you leave. And he said, sorry about that. What the fuck is going on?
And Victor literally became Jesus.
Need not suffer anymore.
Chad, is that Jesus Christ? This is the Son of God.
And so much more insane things happened, but if there was one highlight moment for me that absolutely had me jumping from my seat yelling in awe, it was Echo in that final episode. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, phase 2, planning. Normally when I make my videos, I don't plan a thing. Like, I kind of just record certain things and figure out what feels good as I'm editing. But the thing is, I had a 2-week trip to Europe coming up in a couple days, and I hadn't filmed a single thing, so I figured planning a little bit for this would be helpful. Arcane also has really beautiful shots that I genuinely wanted to incorporate into the video. But I knew one thing I wanted to do with Echo is have a segment where he comes in and then it rewinds as a callback to the final episode where he uses the magic hexamajiggy to rewind time. I also wanted to incorporate something with Vi where she's punching, because Vi is short for violent. And I really like this shot of Jinx sitting down from the show. I definitely wanted to incorporate a shot of Mel going Super Saiyan. And there are these 2 shots of Victor that I think are so insane that I really wanted to recreate for the edit. So with some level of planning done, it was time for phase 3, filming the video.
We're beginning Arcane filming now. Richmond is making sure the set is nice and clean, and I'm putting on my pants.
I can't open this boot. Can't get my foot in it, so I'm just gonna have to. Just pinning, we're pinning the back, pinning the side. Kind of like go from there and zoom in, so just kind of come into the face a little bit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Pause. I was like not rocking with the glove. I went without glove, but I also adjusted the pants. Pants look a lot better here, especially with the way the light hits them. Go. With the stance, I gotta get this stance. When you drop down to the leg, you want to zoom into the boot, then you can just go up to the arm.
A little bit back so I can see your black ass.
That's incredible work. Right now, we're doing Jinx's outfit. Let's blow some shit up. Throw back to when I was watching the stream and I kept calling her, what did I call her? PewDiePie?
You called her
Phosphorus?
You have a whole bunch of different names.
I call her Pebbles. Pebbles!
That's
When I edit the video and it's gonna be the hero shot, it's just gonna, instead of saying Jinx, it'll say Pebbles. What I'm probably gonna have to do is bye. We're on. Bye. Good? Yep. Y'all see this shot? This is a shot that people will get $20,000 to get right here. Look at this. Look at this. You ready? Look at that. People will get a. People will get,
that's good.
All it took was one $500 human. People will get $10,000 cameras for. All you need is $500. You know, $500 human. I need to come lower. I'm trying to raise my ya on time. Raise your right finger. Raise your ya. Raise your right finger. Raise your ya. We started the first Jinx shot at 6:15. So it took almost an hour to shoot Jinx. Bro, I've got indents in my forehead. I look like Albert Einstein. Fitting that the previous outfit left a scar on me because now I'm going from Vi to Kate. So you see how it's all connected?
Wait. Oh hey, hit that. Oh, hey.
I was gonna wear a white beret. I was just like, something about this makes the look feel more like a cop. I mean, obviously this isn't the full look. I look like Shakespeare right now. But when something funny back there?
Sorry.
Please, put your hands on the ground. Yo, she really went to that Undercity and said, arrest all these motherfuckers. Raise your right finger. That motherfucker said, actually. Y'all see this hand? Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a bunch of scraps. I'm moving like Obadiah Stane out here. Parts of four. Vintage Y Project cuff. Fangophilia knuckle piece, custom. The thumb, custom. We got the Fangophilia finger rings, custom. We got the parts of 4. I don't even know what they call that one. Who am I? I'm Professor Hopscotch from the school that the 2 lover boys go to. You watch the show, right? You know what I'm talking about. Hardbringer,
Hawktua, Professor Hawktua. Heimdall.
Heimerdinger.
That's gotta be racist. You can't really see the turn too much. Try to zoom out and come a little bit to the left. It's 3:49 a.m. We're coming up on 12 hours of continuous shooting. 5:30 a.m. Great work, team.
Hey, yeah.
That's all, folks. I hope you guys have a great day. Yeah. Go ahead, Chip. Pass that bit.
Honestly, guys, editing this video was pretty complicated. I was gonna do a whole thing about the editing process, but you get the idea. I had to travel to Europe in the middle of all this, so it took me a long time to edit because I was literally just so busy. But I was editing on the plane, in cars. In fact, the only time I wasn't editing was when I got sick in Paris. I had a shoot in London and I was literally editing whenever I didn't have to be on set. Normally when I edit videos, I just sit down and get it done in one long stream of editing, literally until my body fails sometimes. I would say if I added everything up, it was close to like 120 hours of editing, so like 5 full days, but I'm not like 100% sure about that. If I include this video, then like 168 hours of editing or something like that. But again, I don't even know. I never really keep track of it. But this was one of the most fun projects I've ever done. Being exposed to a new show and a new world took me on an incredible journey, and I'm happy you guys shared it with me and that we could experience it together. This is like my first real YouTube video, so I don't have a closure for this, so like, I don't know, subscribe or whatever they say.